Good morning. I'd like to thank you all for watching these videos. I hope that they have been of some help to you. About a year ago, maybe a little more, we installed a Ring doorbell at the church building. It's on the back door by Karen's office. The original intent when we installed that doorbell was to help Karen so that she could be anywhere in the building and see who was at the door when the doorbell rang. She could even talk to you through that doorbell if she wanted to. You know, that doorbell has had some other side benefits. We've seen some things going on at night that we would have never known were going on if we hadn't had that doorbell, and we've been able to take care of them. Right next to that doorbell, there is a blue blessing box. That box is there. It's filled with what I would call types of snack foods for the homeless people to come by and get something to tide them over, maybe even get enough for a light meal, go on. It's run on the honor system. Being something that's on the honor system, there's some obvious abuse that happens. But there's some highlights. We have people come by every once in a while that stop and say, hey, can I put stuff in your blessing box to help people? Hey, that's pretty cool. When the pandemic started, about 3 o'clock in the morning one night, a guy pulled up in his car, got up, came up, checked our blessing box, went back to his car and came back and filled that blessing box completely full. More food than we ever put in it. He left, came back the next day, about 3 o'clock in the morning, did exactly the same thing. We've all looked at that picture. None of us know who he is. We'd love to thank him, but we don't know who he is. You know, the strange thing is, our thank you is not what he did it for. It is not the reward that he is after. I'd like to read to you from Jesus' Sermon on the Mount again. This time, Matthew chapter 6. Jesus says, "Be careful. Do not do your acts of righteousness before men, to be seen by them. If you do, you will have no reward from your Father in heaven. So when you give to the needy, do not announce it with trumpets as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and on the streets to be honored by men. I tell you the truth, they have received their reward in full. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret. Then your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you." Be safe. Stay well out there.